12,000 years ago, someone built the world's largest temple. Before the wheel, before writing, before cities existed anywhere on Earth. They carved stone, they raised pillars, and then they buried everything. They quarried columns weighing 16 tons and raised them perfectly upright. They painted them red, black, and white. No one told them how. And then they buried it, on purpose. Before leaving, they smashed every statue, turned every carved face toward the ground. We found it in 1994. After 30 years, we've uncovered 10%. We still don't know who built it. Stay until the end. A temple built before civilization. A burial, that was a ritual. And a single stone pillar that may contain the oldest words ever written by human hands. This is Göbekli Tepe. Every history book tells the same story. Humans learned to farm, then they built temples. Göbekli Tepe destroys that story completely. The people who built this had no agriculture, no permanent homes, no writing. The floors were terrazzo, burnt lime, polished smooth. A technique Romans would claim as their own 7,000 years later. There was no water source nearby, so they cut cisterns directly into the bedrock, holding 150 cubic meters of rainwater. These were not primitive people making do. These were engineers, planners, artists. The columns were not gray stone. They were painted red, black, white. Pigment residue found on a wild boar sculpture confirms what no photograph has ever shown you. Klaus Schmidt believed a small group of ritual specialists gathered people from across the region and fed them. Tens of thousands of animal bones found at the site tell the story. Massive communal feasts for the builders for decades. Hunter-gatherers didn't start farming to survive. They started farming to feed the people building this temple. The temple didn't come after civilization. The temple created civilization. This is what no history book teaches you. Religion came first. Not farming, not cities, not law. Around 9,500 BCE, something changed. The people of Göbekli Tepe began to leave. For decades, archaeologists believed they deliberately buried it all at once. Schmidt called it a cathedral sealed by its congregation. He was wrong. New analysis shows it was slower and stranger. Natural landslides over centuries. The builders tried to stop it. Eventually, they gave up. At Karahan Tepe, a sister site 40 kilometers away, archaeologists found how these people said goodbye. Every human sculpture had been deliberately damaged. Noses broken, mouths destroyed. Artifacts smashed and placed face down. Carved heads turned to face the wall. Then the floor was prepared. First, a layer of completely sterile soil brought from another location. Not a single artifact. Archaeologist Necmi Karul believes this ritual was designed to preserve the memory of what happened inside and seal it from those not meant to know. Inside the backfill, they found human skulls, bearing deep incisions, evidence of deliberate working. These were not buried dead. These were prepared dead, kept, curated, placed inside the walls as the temple closed forever. The flesh had been removed from the bones. This was ritual. This was intentional. In 2025, archaeologists found something else inside Enclosure D. A human statue sealed inside a stone wall, not placed in front of it, built into the wall itself, deliberately. An offering to something, we don't know what. In Enclosure D stands Pillar 43. Archaeologists call it the Vulture Stone. On its surface, a large vulture with outstretched wings. Below it, a small headless human body. Mainstream archaeology says this depicts excarnation, a ritual where the dead were exposed to birds of prey to strip the flesh from bone. But that is not what makes this pillar extraordinary. Look at the abstract symbols carved beside the vulture. The letter H, repeated, precise, intentional. In Luwian, a language spoken thousands of years later, this symbol means gate. A closely related symbol means God. If these symbols carry meaning, Pillar 43 contains the oldest recorded words in human history. And those words describe a gate between the living and the dead, guarded by a god. Researchers analyzed the animal carvings on Pillar 43 as an astronomical map. Their conclusion? The images record a comet impact in 10,950 BCE. A catastrophe that plunged Earth into a 1,000-year winter. The official excavation team rejects this theory completely. They offer no alternative explanation. Why do all four enclosures point north, toward stars that ancient cultures worldwide associated with the land of the dead? In 2018, Klaus Schmidt's widow claimed Turkish authorities damaged the site with concrete and heavy machinery. The ministry denied it. The international archaeological community fell silent. Klaus Schmidt spent 20 years here. He died in 2014, a heart attack, on vacation. He left no final paper, no summary of conclusions, no answer to the question he dedicated his life to. What was this place? Who were the figures on those pillars? We have excavated 10%. We have 30 years of questions. Here is what we know for certain. 12,000 years ago, people who had never farmed built a monumental temple that shouldn't have existed. They fed themselves through ritual feasting. They painted their columns. They built floors that Rome would claim as its own. And when it was over, they performed a ceremony of closure that no one taught them. They broke what was sacred. They placed the dead inside the walls. 90% of Göbekli Tepe is still underground. Whatever is down there has been waiting 12,000 years. Subscribe to Lost Empires. Every week, we go where the history books don't. And tell me in the comments, do you believe Göbekli Tepe was built by ordinary hunter-gatherers, or evidence of a civilization we've completely erased from history?